It's difficult being famous. What could be more difficult than that? Having your family in the show business. Celebrity siblings are not uncommon in the industry. We have the Kardashians, the Olsens, the Hiltons, the list could go on and on. It's no secret that siblings fight. But what's worse than having a fight with your family is having it when the whole world is watching. Celebrity siblings Britney Spears and Jamie Lynn Spears are probably one of the most infamous sisters for their rocky relationship. Looking at their old photos, you might find it hard to believe. But after everything their family has been through, it's not surprising that there would be more drama. When Britney Spears got the spotlight, her family couldn't hide in the shadows.
She was a shy child, but when she'd get on the stage, she had a totally different personality.
And you could see that at 7.
Oh, yes.
Her mother is often with her in TV appearances, proud of raising a talented pop star. Jamie Lynn couldn't shy away from the cameras either. She's also often seen on TV looking like a mini version of Britney. This gave Jamie Lynn a job in professional acting. She's popularly known for her own show Zoe 101, which aired in 2005 on Nickelodeon. Things started falling apart for the family with Britney's divorce and the media frenzy that came with it in 2007. During this year, Jamie Lynn made headlines as well when she got pregnant at 16. It's a stressful time period for the Spears family. Having to deal with the pressure and being shamed is bound to have an effect on both siblings. Neither of the Spears sisters really talked about their experience growing up in the family, but in 2019, the hashtag #FreeBritney movement encouraged the pop star to share her feelings about her abusive conservatorship. This put their family once again under the scrutiny of the public. Their father, Jamie, is one under the most heat. But since then, fans have also questioned Britney's mother, brother, and sister. This was further amplified when Britney unfollowed her sister after a social media spat about Jamie Lynn's new memoir, Things I Should Have Said. Jamie Lynn wrote about her own experiences growing up in their family. She writes, "My siblings and I have been traumatized by the distorted vision my parents have of loyalty and success." She even has a message for her sister. "I want Britney and the world to know she isn't the only one who is left with scars from our early years of delinquency and manipulation." She also wrote about her mother's struggles. Mama was often working and taking care of the family. She was also dealing with the complexities of an addict husband, she writes. She detailed how Britney became a second mother to her. The book made a lot of claims about Britney's condition at the time, describing her as erratic, paranoid, and spiraling. She even mentions an incident where Britney allegedly became scared, took a knife, and locked herself and Jamie Lynn inside a room. From the beginning, it didn't seem like a good idea for Jamie Lynn to release a memoir. The timing makes it feel like an attempt to profit off her sister's fame. The book's working name was problematic. It was titled I Must Confess, clearly referencing Britney's popular song Baby One More Time. Due to the backlash, they changed the book title to the current one. Months before the book's release, their relationship was further damaged. Britney called out Jamie Lynn for piggybacking off her fame and for not helping her with the conservatorship. To further promote her book, Jamie Lynn had a limited book tour. She had a 2-part interview with ABC News anchor Juju Chang on Good Morning America and Nightline. In the interview, Jamie Lynn looked anxious and shaky as she says that she doesn't understand why she had fallen apart with her sister. She claimed that she went out of her way to help Britney by giving her resources to help end the conservatorship. But in the same interview, she contradicts herself when she said that she knew nothing about the conservatorship when it was placed in early 2008 and barely understands it even now. Britney snapped when the second part of the interview was released that night. She shared on Twitter, "Looked at my phone and I see that my sister did her interview to promote her book. The two things that did bother me that my sister said was how my behavior was out of control. Why are they even talking about that unless she wants to sell a book at my expense?" When the book was released, Jamie Lynn appeared for a two-part interview on Call Her Daddy. In this interview, she directly read a text that she claimed she sent Britney about helping with the conservatorship. She told them, anytime she told me she wanted help, I gave her the chances and the opportunities and the people to help her. She knows all of that. Why wouldn't she just have clarified that and stopped all of this? That's where I don't understand. But I do know that these are factually true statements. I have to, at some point, speak up for myself. Or what? Spend the rest of my life being bullied? And there's absolutely no truth to some of these things? I have to speak up for myself. Britney and her team sent Jamie Lynn cease and desist, claiming that the memoir was ill-timed and had misleading or outrageous claims, and threatened legal action if she continued to talk about Britney. The letter says, although Britney has not read and does not intend to read your book, she and millions of her fans were shocked to see how you have exploited her for monetary gain. She will not tolerate it, nor should she. Having endured a 13-year conservatorship that stripped her of civil rights and fundamental liberties, Britney will no longer be bullied by her father or anyone else. Jamie Lynn's lawyer fired back, insisting that Jamie Lynn has the right to share her experience and took issue with Britney's Instagram posts about Jamie Lynn, calling them vile. They wrote, had you taken the time to read the book prior to sending your letter, you would know that the book is not about Britney, but instead about Jamie Lynn's own experiences growing up in the same family and describing what life for her was like as part of that family. In fact, even where Britney is referenced in the book, she is described as a kind, supportive, and a protective sister whom Jamie Lynn looked to as a second mother. Since the social media spat between the two sisters, people have come forward to talk about the issue. Cassie Aldridge, the paternal aunt of Jamie Lynn's eldest daughter, called Jamie Lynn a sheltered, spoiled brat, and threatened to expose the alleged lies in the book about her brother. She wrote on Facebook, "Get your PR team ready, because I'm stepping in now and the lies are going to come back to the light quick." Jamie Lynn's former Zoe 101 co-star Alexa Nicolas also claimed that Jamie Lynn was lying up a storm in the book and said that she was a toxic bully who she wanted nothing to do with. Their mother, Lynn Spears, hoped that somehow her family finds peace. The book hasn't been performing well. On Amazon and Barnes & Noble, they slashed the hardcover's $26 price tag 2 days after the release. The memoir also fell to number 95 on Amazon's bestsellers list. So what do you guys think about this? Is Jamie Lynn lying, or should she be given a chance? Comment below.